Look at the field that's starting to take shape on the Republican side, and we'll put the current polling on the board. Mike Huckabee is now not running. He was high up there. Donald Trump, you were there at 10%. And our latest polling still indicates that you've still got high negatives. There's still a high unfavorable rating. Some of that, Mr. Speaker, has to do with your own personal life. In fact, you've been married 3 times. You had extramarital affairs, during which the time that the Republicans were pursuing President Clinton for impeachment. It earned you the label of being a hypocrite. And I wonder how you're going to deal with this, particularly when social conservatives, like Tom Coburn, senator from Oklahoma, has said the following about you. And I'll put it up on the screen. This was from last summer. Senator Coburn made it clear that he won't be on Newt Gingrich's 2012 presidential bandwagon. Gingrich is a super smart man, but he doesn't know anything about commitment to marriage. He said of the thrice married former House Speaker, he's the last person I'd vote for president of the United States. His life indicates he does not have a commitment to the character traits necessary to be a great president.
Well, all I can say to every American, and every American has the right to ask these questions, is that I have made mistakes in my life. I have had to go to God for forgiveness and to seek reconciliation. And I'd ask them to look at who I am today, look at the strong marriage that Calista and I have, look at the close relationship I have with my 2 daughters and their husbands, look at the loving relationship we have with our grandchildren, and decide whether or not I am today a person that they believe could lead the country and could save us in a period of enormous problems. I think the problems we face require a leader with the courage to take the heat and to try to bring together millions of people so that collectively we can get this country back on the right track. But before you get there, it becomes an electability issue. You've said, one of the things you've said is that you've matured. But you were 55 years old at the time these things were going on, hardly a young man. And at the same time, just this year, you talked about what was going on in your life at the time. This is what you told the Christian Broadcasting Network. There's no question that at times in my life, partially driven by how passionately I felt about this country, that I worked far too hard, and that things happened in my life that were not appropriate.
Should they be expected to take that as a serious act of contrition, that you were so patriotic and so passionate that you cheated on your wife?
No, David, and that's 15 seconds out of what was, I think, a 20-something minute interview. I'll repeat what I said to you a minute ago. I clearly have done things that were wrong. I've clearly had to seek God's forgiveness. I believe people have to decide whether or not what I've said and what I've done is real. And I think that if people watch me and talk with me and get to know me, my hope is that a majority of Americans will decide that I can help this country get back on track in a way that no one else can.